now that we are in animation and you've completed the study guide and test, we can go to number 3. And once you watch this video that we're making right now, we'll click on the link below. It'll take us to GIF Pal. At the end, we're going to download the GIF and put it in Google Drive and add it to our progress tracker. This link, it takes us to a secure site, so we're able to access it from school. You're going to click Get Started Now. And then we want to use the webcam, so start with webcam. And we have to click Allow and check Remember. I already did this earlier, and so my camera already pops up, but you may have a window that pops up here asking to allow. So make sure to choose that. First, we want to go to the effects on the left and turn contrast down and brightness up. All we want is a white background for our bouncing ball animation. After that, we're going to go over to drawing on the right side and change the color. You can choose whatever color you want. I'm going to go with a lighter blue, and then the outline, and I think I chose the wrong color, the blue there. Still a little bit different, but that's okay, it'll look fine. We're going to start with the ball in the top left corner. It's going to make its way bouncing down, so we're going to choose the circle tool, and we're going to click and drag. If you hold shift while doing this, it creates a perfect circle. And then select the camera button. It takes a snapshot, puts it down in the bottom left-hand corner. Every time we take a snapshot, it's going to add it to that list at the bottom. We're going to click the little guy here in a minute. We're going to clear this, but we want to see what we did last time. So by clicking the guy running, we're going to see the previous shot that we took. So now I can click and drag and make the next circle, snapshot it. And as you see, it starts creating the GIF to the left. Mine's got kind of a lag. We want to clear every time. Create the next circle. Try to get it as close as possible to the same size and take your snapshot. Oop, my lag caused it to be just a little bit larger there, but that's okay. Now, as the ball's dropping from the top, it's going to have smaller movements, and then it will slowly get bigger with the movement from each shot, creating a look of speeding up. So it's each shot it's getting farther and farther, or moving farther and farther. So now it's going to be almost completely a full length difference. Clear after every shot. And just keep making each one. Now, as it showed in the video, when you're doing your study guide, we're doing squish and squash, and so when it gets to the bottom, it's going to squish, and so we will want to let go of the shift key and create a squished ball. And remember, we want the surface area to be about the same. So if it squishes in, it squashes out. Here we go, and then it starts making its way back up off the ground. It's going to be large movements here, slowly getting closer and closer as it goes upward. And it's nice because you can see the GIF on the left side just constantly playing, so you can, as you add more slides to it, you can see your progress. Now, if we drop a ball on the ground and it comes back up, it almost pauses when it goes up in the air, and so kind of at the highest peak. So what we want to do is, instead of placing one right here that would go back down immediately, we want to clear that, and we want to have one be about the same height. It's still moving away, but it's going to kind of pause at that same height before going back down. Now we can move it downward for the second bounce. There we go. And as it moves down again, it's going to squash again, or squish again, once it hits the ground. One thing you want to be careful of here is I forgot to clear out that extra ball. So I'm going to delete the slide by clicking on the red X there, hit clear, and now I can create my squished ball at the end. There we go, and I'm going to clear it and take a snapshot with nothing there because the ball has bounced and left. Once finished with that, we're going to click Make GIF. You can adjust the speed though. If you want it to go slower, you turn that up. That's the delay between each slide. You can turn it down, and there's less time between each slide. Mine has a bit of a lag on it right now. Yours should run pretty smoothly though. The more slides you have, the smoother it's going to be. So I only have 17 of the available 48 slides. If you can get yours to go the full 48, that would be fantastic. It takes a little bit because it will go through each slide preparing it for the animation. Our overall goal here is to put this GIF into our progress tracker. So the GIF will actually be listed as an image. So when you're going into your progress tracker, we're going to save it to our Google Drive, but you want to insert it into your progress tracker as an image, and it will show up and it will just continually play on your progress tracker. All right, now that it's finished, we can actually select the download GIF option. Almost chose the wrong one. And you want to make sure that you have My Drive or Google Drive selected at the left. Mine is currently on downloads. I forgot to switch it. So you'd click on Google Drive and then My Drive. You want to name it with your hour, your 5 and 3, and then you can call it Bouncing Ball GIF. And save, like say, put yours in your Google Drive. Mine's in downloads. The problem is if you leave it in downloads, it potentially gets deleted.